So someone asked the owner that, why is no one buying the slave of yours? He said, there is one aib, there is one fault in this slave of mine, which anyone who comes, I tell it to them. And then no one wants to touch him. So he said, what fault the slave has? He says he has the aib of namima, that he carries tales. He tells one person one thing, he tells another person another thing. He goes around and he causes fights amongst people. So this person said, it's not a big deal, I'll buy it. At least it'll help me in my DIY jobs, whatever. So the owner warned him, he said, I'm warning you. This could create a big problem in your house. He said, no problem. So he bought the slave. So what the slave used to do during the day when the husband used to go to work, he used to fill the wife's ears that your husband is like this and your husband is like that. In the evening when the husband comes back from work, he used to fill his ears that your wife is like this, your wife is like that. Slowly over time, he created a distance amongst the husband and wife. So now the husband is fearing the wife is fearing the husband. So one day he goes to the wife and he tells the wife that, do you want all these problems to be solved? Do you want your husband to love you again and to be normal again? So the wife says, yes, obviously. He said, I have one taweez that I do. I have one amal that I do. So I'll do some magic and everything will come together. I'm not saying taweez is magic, brother. Just now someone misinterprets and says, Moulana said taweez is magic. He said, I'll do one amal. He said, what you do is you cut, at night when your husband is sleeping, cut some of his hair and give it to me. And I'll use that hair to blow on it or whatever he'll do. And both of you will be united together again. So the wife thought, this is a brilliant idea, I just have to get my husband's hair. He went to the husband and he said that tonight your wife is going to kill you. So the husband said, this is not possible. How can she kill me? What did I do to her? He said, listen to me. Tonight when she comes, make like you're sleeping. And you will notice that she'll bring a scissor right close to your throat. She'll want to slit your throat open. This is what you call namima. Passing around wrong messages, slandering each other. That is why Rasulullah said, Inna Allah kariha lakum thalath qila wa qal. Allah Ta'ala dislikes that you engage yourself in. And many a times, if you notice, most of our talk, whether it's on social media, whether it's on WhatsApp, whether it's on Facebook, whether it's sitting in gatherings and groups, Shaitan will divert it in such a way that either we engage in riba, we're talking about someone else and we forget our own faults. That is why they said Allah Ta'ala has given you two eyes. Allah Ta'ala has given you two eyes to see the good of others with one eye and to see your own faults with the other. But what we do it the other way around. I'm past my time. Moulana told me, make sure you don't go over 25. We do the other way around. We look at our own good. I'm very good. At least I pray my salah. My neighbor doesn't even pray his salah. My daughter is very good. At least she has a scarf. My neighbor doesn't even have it. So we look at our good and we look at the faults of others. We're supposed to be looking at our faults. That I'm praying my salah, but am I going to the masjid? I'm going to the masjid, but am I focused in my salah? Let me encourage my neighbor to come for salah as well. And look at the good of others. If we look at the good of others and we look at our faults, we'll have no time to backbite about others. We'll have no time to engage in meaningless talk. Because this talk will be questioned on the day of Qiyamah. Every word we utter. مَا يَلْفِظُ مِنْ قَوْلٍ إِلَّا لَدَيْهِ رَقِيبٌ عَتِيدٌ. Allah Ta'ala says that Kiraman Katibin, they're writing every word you say. Nevertheless, I'll end the incident. So it so happened when this person seen his wife coming with a scissor at night. He realized that she is actually there to kill me. So in self-defense, he killed her. In self-defense, he killed her. The story didn't end there. Now the same slave went to the court of justice and he said the husband has killed the wife. So the court kills the husband in retaliation, obviously, in penalty of murder. And then when people of the community found out the exact story, what had happened, because he couldn't keep his mouth shut, so he started telling everyone else that this is what I done. They took him to court. And he was also given a penalty for creating this havoc. Now this havoc has been created in our families, where families are being split apart. Why? Because we just engage in chit chat all day. Many a times I even tell my children in madrasa, why don't we just be quiet for a while? Just be silent. And if someone tells you something about someone else, say, brother, please, let him live his life. If you have a problem with him, discuss it with him. And many a times we'll make it out to be that he is a good guy, but this, but that, but that. When that BUT comes, then everything is thrown away. May Allah Ta'ala give me and one and all the ability. Inshallah, if we have time, we'll discuss the next two principles of the hadith. وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. There is an announcement that inshallah food will be sold at the foyer after Salah. Brothers are requested to support and take as much as you can for your friends and family, inshallah. Also last week, alhamdulillah, with the assistance of the brothers, about 400 pounds were raised. But from the target that the masjid needs, we are very, very far off. So brothers are requested to donate generously. You know, we have in the madrasa as well, Moulana was mentioning that there's a shortfall every month. And in the running cost of the masjid as well, there's a shortfall. And obviously we have the renovation to do of the masjid as well. All the brothers are requested to donate generously. Jazakumullah.